Hello and welcome to my channel, The So-Called Travel Expert. We are back in Switzerland in the beautiful village of Brienz. You can see the Lake Brienz behind me, and we are here on a short weekend holiday. Brienz lies on the route between Lucerne and Interlaken and is well connected by road and by railway. It is a 90-minute journey by road or by train from Lucerne to Brienz and a 20-minute journey from Interlaken. The trains are also very comfortable and mostly not very crowded. And another very relaxing way to travel from Interlaken to Brienz is also by ferry on the Lake Brienz. This paddle steamboat seen here was actually built in 1914. Amazing, isn't it? The Brienz Rothorn steam train is one of the most popular tourist activities in Brienz. The starting point for the Brienz Rothorn steam train is directly opposite the Brienz railway station. The steam railway operates daily from June to October, and travel time to the summit is around 60 minutes. Almost all the trains operate with steam engines and many of them with open coaches. It is said that on clear days with blue skies, you can see up to 694 peaks from the summit. You have outstanding views of Lake Brienz and with the Eiger, Mönch and Jungfrau peaks in the background. Also be aware that the summit is quite exposed and traveling here in windy or rainy weather will be a very unpleasant experience. The ferry ride on Lake Brienz is also an extremely popular tourist activity. We are at the Brienz train station, and right next to the train station is the ferry terminal as well. You can see that ferry in front of me, and that will now take us to Interlaken. A trip on the Lake Brienz is a truly unforgettable moment. This is one of the cleanest and deepest lakes in Switzerland. The deep turquoise water, along with the beautiful villages dotting the shoreline, make for truly memorable photos and memories. You can also get off the ferry to explore beautiful villages such as Isseltwald, or get off at Giesbach to explore the Giesbach waterfalls. There is also an onboard cafe for snacks and drinks, but be warned that it is quite expensive as with everything else in Switzerland. Another popular activity after disembarking the ferry is to walk along the Lake Brienz promenade. So that's a view of the promenade at Brienz, and it's quite an interesting walk. So there are quite a lot of Ferienwohnungs, that is holiday homes, direct on the lakefront, and you can see the advertisements for these holiday homes. And what do we have here? A giant cow. Just came across this flower plantation, which is in the shape of a boat. Quite unique, that is. So far it's been quite a interesting walk along the promenade. I'm chilling out now on this recliner, getting a wonderful view of the Brienzer See, Lake Brienz. This is quite a good setup by the council. You can sit here, it's under the tree shade, and you can just lay back and enjoy the wonderful view. And walking further onwards on the promenade, we came to quite an interesting water park. So I'm going to try and use this as a spiral to lift the water up from the lake in over here. So now we've filled up this container and he will open, and there he's opened the gate and it filled up those two containers, and from there the water is flowing out, and there you can see the impeller running, rotating. Our plan is to go up hiking today on this mountain behind me, which is the Brienz Rothorn. You can see that behind me. Obviously that is 2,300 meters and I don't think we will manage the whole hike, but let's see how high we can reach. After a steep initial ascent, you already start getting beautiful views of the Lake Brienz. We gained sufficient elevation after 1 hour of hiking, but it was unlikely we were going to make it to the summit. It would have still taken us another 2 hours to reach the summit from this point. And finally, if you're a railway enthusiast, one of the best things to do is to chill out lakeside and watch the trains pass by. This is something that most day trippers are not aware of, and therefore it is not very busy, leading to a very quiet and calming experience. So that's it for this video. I hope you found this content useful and entertaining. If so, please do like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my previous video where I review the pros and cons of the different travel passes available for the Jungfrau region.